Morning, everybody. What's up, everyone? Welcome to TMPG. I'm, of course, your humble host, Thunder. And for the first time in, I want to say 3 weeks, we're going to play some Hunter. Call of the Wild. Now, recently, I haven't been recording the Hunter in the morning because, one, I didn't have anything to fucking talk about. Two, I don't know, I'd rather commit that time to Minecraft, at least recently. I still intend on playing some Minecraft today, but I don't think I'm going to stream it. I think I'm just going to stream some Hunter Call of the Wild today, and then play some Minecraft off stream. You dig? Now, I know that it's unreasonably early, but for me, this is like, oh, there you go with the sheep. All right, he gets it. For me, this is like prime time, right? I just woke up, getting ready to go to work, or rather, I'm just clocking into work. What time is it right now? I don't even know. 2 in the morning. Yeah, so I just clocked into work on a normal day. So, like always, because we're hunting, I went ahead and procured myself a couple of coffees. I'll crack one of these hoes right now. We are in Spain. We never did finish the Spain map. Ooh, that's delightful. Alright. We're in Spain. We never did finish clearing out the Spain map. That was the last time I played this game. I believe I have all my equipment in place. Like, I think I'm set up and ready to go. I'm pretty sure. I feel like those prompts need to stop happening on my screen, because that's annoying. Alright, a part of me wants to go to the middle and get these outposts that I haven't gotten, because they're all green still. But the other part of me wants to go, fuck that noise, let's just keep going around the outside. I think I'm going to listen to that second voice that wants to go around the outside. So for right now, what we're going to do is place a marker right there to the road. So that's where we're going. All right. I've got some... Demon, come out! I've got some serious sneezes this morning. Some serious, like, in my throat this morning. I don't know if I'm getting sick or what, but I don't like it. Not a fan. Ugh. So Nimrod, for you it's like evening time, right? You're getting your booze on, you're having a drink or two, you're chilling, you're relaxing, you're having a good time of it, you're living your best life, you're decompressing from a long day or a long night, right? Or is it like morning for you as well? So I forget sometimes because you're an Aussie, right? So you're like literally polar opposite of us, right? Was it like mid-afternoon for you? I never remember. Because it's like tomorrow for you, right? It's like the next day or whatever. What's up, G-Man? How's it going, buddy? What's good, bro? Well, hello. What's up, Super Y? What's good, bro? What the hell is everybody doing up at this hour, man? I mean, honestly. Don't any of you motherfuckers sleep? Yes, it's 9 p.m. for me on a Sunday. Jesus, that's so weird, bro. Yeah, because it's 1 in the morning on a Sunday for me, but it's like 9 at night for you? Good lord, that's weird. Wild boar, they say. Wild boar, they say. European hair, they say, huh? My sleeping schedule is fucked. Oh no. I don't know, that's not fucked. That's just a night shift schedule, bro. Welcome to my world, my guy. Sun's out. I'm getting tired. There was a time where that was the case for me. When I was working full nights, when I was working at like 6 in the evening till, 4 in the morning. Like, there was a time during that period where, like, the sun would make me super sleepy. Because I was just so used to that life, That's a... Oh, there we go. Hey, sweetheart. Where are you running off to there, pumpkin? Did I hit my shot? I don't know if I hit my shot. That's a dead animal, right? I don't think I I'm getting the feeling I didn't hit my shot. That's the big money shifts. Well, I mean, listen, some places, they literally pay extra because you're working nights. Where I work, it's all the same pay scale for everybody, but yeah. It can get lucrative working nights. It really can, because, like, who wants to sacrifice a normal life? You know what I mean? So, most places pay you pretty well for that. If you're inclined to work that shift, they'll give you the good money for it in a lot of places. But I gotta imagine, video game wise, that's gotta be a better thing too. Heavy check, bro. I've fucking thrown my back out. G-man, you know what I mean? I've thrown my fucking back out, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Carrying these checks home, dude. Throwing my fucking back right out, dude. Carrying these motherfucking checks. But that's good gaming time too, right? Like, that's when the real players are out, like 1, 2 in the morning and shit. It's when, like, the real motherfuckers are at the park, and, you know, you shooty games and stuff, the same thing. Someone's just fucking calling my name, but I'm not even trying to worry about it. Unless... No, that's not what I was trying to do. Is it this one? Oh, I killed his friend. And now the other one's like, what the fuck? That's my brother. Yeah, I know. You'll see him soon. You'll see him soon. You will see him soon. I told you. Now you'll see him. Now you will see him soon. 2 dead deer on the road. Victory. So several things happening in life that are just bumming me right the fuck out. Let me tell you about them. First one, Conor McGregor clipping fucking Cerrone in like 40 seconds. That pisses me off. Actually, the reaction pisses me off. Everybody going, he's back! He's back! That's what's pissing me off. What's up, Pazuzu? How's it going, buddy? It's not that he did that, because, like, that's was definitely a high percentage chance that that's what was going to happen, right? Cerrone's a slow starter. Conor can come in hot in that first round. His left hand is nuclear. I fucking hate McGregor. I hate it. I hate him. I'm over it. I'm fucking over it. Every time he fights somebody, he really gets his ass kicked. Why are we pretending like he's the GOAT? Do you know what I mean? Like, he never fights the fucking... He's had such hand-picked opponents, it's infuriating, dude. Put away somebody fucking real. Like, actually put away somebody real. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. The good for the sport and all that shit. Yeah, maybe, probably. I would imagine so. The number's got to be huge on that pay-per-view. I'm not saying Cerrone's not real. I don't want to be disrespectful to Cerrone, because Cerrone's got a fucking serious laundry list of motherfuckers he's clipped. He didn't win that second fight. In my opinion, that second fight was too close for him to fucking... That second fight was a draw if it was anything, in my opinion. I know he knocked down Diaz like 4 times or whatever, but bro, he knocked down Diaz a couple times in the first round and then, like, literally ran from him for 3 rounds. You can't be running, like, moving away for 2 to 3 rounds and win a fight, in my opinion. That's just my personal opinion. He was literally turning his back and running in the second and third round of that fight. It's like, motherfucker, that you should be getting so many minus points for that. Are you in there to fight? Are you in there to win a track meet? So, in my personal opinion, again, just my opinion, and it's colored by my fucking, dislike for the motherfucker. But I don't think he won that second fight with Diaz, personally. I've watched it a handful of times, too. Jose Aldo KO in 10 seconds. That was a legitimate fight. I'll give you that. But don't think he didn't take an entire year to fucking get in Jose Aldo's head. It took him a whole year. He had a whole fucking year to psychologically bamboozle that fucking poor Brazilian before he went in there and clipped him. He still clipped him, still hit his shot, still clipped him. But Jose Aldo was so fucking by the time he hit that ring. You guys act like he beat Jose Aldo in 14 seconds. No, he beat Jose Aldo in a year in 14 seconds. The Mind Games. They did a world tour. He followed that motherfucking poor little Brazilian guy around for an entire year going to the point where Jose, when it was time to fight, couldn't fucking see up from down, dude. Like, he was so furious, so angry, so fucking tilted. And maybe you give Conor credit for that. Maybe that's part of the game, I guess. You know, you can make a lot of cases for, well, that's just how the fight game goes. But, bro, name anybody that can't beat somebody with a year to fucking get in their breadbasket and a nuclear left hand. I don't think it's that impressive when you consider the amount of time he had to fucking mind fuck that poor little Brazilian fella. He's the only motherfucker that's allowed to just go wandering around from weight class to weight class without any resistance from Dana White. Also, G-Man, so let's not pretend like that's like so difficult to do. You have no idea how, it's not, bro, it's so difficult to get them to let you go to different weight classes, bro, as far as I'm to understand. Like, I'm just being a hater. I'm probably just being a fucking McGregor hater, but he hand picks every fucking opponent, dude. It's like, dude, you're not fighting the best. Fight Gaethje then. Fight Ferguson then. Fight fucking somebody real. Fight fucking Usman for the belt. Oh, I'm not interested in the belt. Of course you're not. That gorilla would, and I don't say gorilla because he's black, that motherfucker would maul you. I want another Khabib fight, he says. Meanwhile, oh, he's on the books to fight Mayweather again. Okay, bro. I don't know. He pisses me off, and especially since he beat Cowboy. I love Cowboy. That motherfucker fights everybody. That motherfucker fights 6 times a year. Good or bad, some might say that's a bad thing. I say that's a great thing. You see a lot of Cowboy. You see a lot of him fighting. You see him fucking work. This motherfucker saunters into the game after 3 years and gets whatever the fuck fight he wants, the perfect fucking opponent, a slow starter that's notoriously a little bit stiff, the perfect opportunity for him to fucking shine bright like a diamond. They're like, yeah, sure, you can have Cerrone. Like, I don't know. Mayweather's not fighting Khabib. That will not happen. I also don't think Mayweather is coming to the UFC. I don't think that'll happen either. Best case, Mayweather goes to like bare knuckle boxing. That's as close as he'd get to MMA. If you think he's going to do any more than that, yeah, that doesn't make it. Instagram's not a fucking news source, bud. He's not. He's not. I promise you he's not. I will fucking stop doing YouTube. No, I won't go that far. I'll stop doing YouTube if he comes and fucking fights in the UFC. He's not going to fight in the UFC. That's ridiculous. He's got to be steady broke to do that. But yeah, so that's the first thing that's pissing me off. Second thing, the Rockets couldn't beat the Lakers. What the fuck? You can't beat the Lakers, Rockets? Really? Good lord. You're supposed to be that team, Rockets, with all that fucking output, all that offense, all that fucking You can't beat the Lakers? I've been of the contention that like the Lakers can't guard the 3. Well, James Harden, fucking Eric Gordon, who's back, and all these motherfuckers should have lit them up with 3-pointers. Austin Rivers and the PJ Tucker from the corner. Like, you good... D'Antoni just rained threes on that team. They can't keep up 3-pointer for 3-pointer. They could fight in boxing, though. Yeah, I leave room for that. I leave room for another boxing match, especially since that's the best payday, and Conor McGregor's just in the game to exploit it for money. Which I guess you can make an argument that everybody's in the game to exploit it for money if they're smart. Like, I guess go get yours. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I guess I understand that philosophy, but... when he turns over divisions and fucking just handpicks opponents and fucking jumps the line, it fucks up the credibility of each of the division he's fucking with. So, I don't know. McGregor bugs me, man. I think he bugs a lot of people. Send me the post. It's just like, bro, I can send you a post. You want me to Photoshop McGregor? You want me to Photoshop Mayweather in a UFC ring? Fucking, or find a picture of him when he was in a UFC ring and then put a fucking breaking news over the top of it, bro. It's pretty easy to do. Instagram's not a news source, bud. Like, there are very few news sources on the internet that you can trust. I wouldn't put too much stock in it, bro. My phone's charging. I'll have to look at that after a while. My phone was at literally like 4% or some shit. 10%. I gotta charge it, so I'll look at that in a minute. But I promise you, it's not real. I mean, it's real, but you know what I'm saying. Exactly. Exactly, G-Man. He's not a legitimate news source. That guy's a fucking... been talking about, oh, we'll do one of mine, then do one of yours for fucking, like, 5 years. Yeah, right, dude. He's not that dumb. He's just not that dumb. He's really not. The fuck was that? Oh, don't run. I think I might have still gotten it. Why do I feel like that hit that deer? Yeah, I mean, listen, I can have... oh, my God, I hit him. Yep, I knew I hit him. Damn, I'm on a fucking streak right now. Bro, I can fucking put up a picture of me in a fucking astronaut suit I'd rent from a goddamn costume store and say I'm going to the moon. Doesn't mean because I said it that it's true. Do you know what I mean, G-Man? I'm becoming an astronaut. And they're like, okay, cool, man. But it's from Nick. Nick said it himself. It's got to be true. No, doesn't have to be true. People are liars. That's part of life. I'm not saying there's no room for excitement. The fact that he's posting it, I guess you can make a case there's some room for some excitement there because he's saying it. But at the same time, bro, he's not getting anywhere near a UFC ring. He can talk all that bullshit all he wants, dude. I don't believe it at all. The fuck is that, bro? Damn, that's a dead dog. My aim is on fucking absolute point right now, dude. Are those rocks or are those deer? Those are rocks. Okay. Yeah, so the other thing is the Rockets didn't beat the Lakers, which pisses me off. I was really hoping that bullshit ass Rockets team could just put up a huge number on the Lakers, but you know what I did like? There was one play underneath the rim where James Harden went up and did his arm swing thing, and LeBron reacted to it, and they called an offensive foul on Harden. I was like, oh my God! I had to laugh. It was the first thing I saw this morning on Instagram. It was like the first thing that popped up on my feed, you know, as I checked Instagram first thing in the morning. That was the first thing that popped up. And I was like, oh my God, that's hilarious. Harden finally got called for fucking arm swinging, dude. Which I have been of the opinion he should have always been getting called for, you know? Made me smile so much. Like, you're not going to out-whistle LeBron James Harden. You're not there yet. If he versus McGregor in the octagon, he literally has a chance of death or brain. Yeah, oh, absolutely. No, he gets dismantled. It would not... not in a million years should he ever step in the ring with McGregor or any MMA fighter. I don't care about like the 15th, like the worst person in that division, in whatever division he decides to fight at, weight wise. The worst person in that division will dismantle him. It'd be such a mistake. I would love it. I'm not saying I wouldn't love it. I would love to see Mayweather get in an octagon. I think that'd be fucking hilarious. That would be so funny. So funny. But it's just not happening, dude. It would go so badly for him. It would go so badly for him, dude. Also, I guess a little bit of explanations should be required for yesterday. I suppose a little bit of explanation is in order. We were at work, normal day, bullshit day, and the topic of what are you streaming today came up, and I was like, fucking basketball, and I kind of did like an eye roll and a because I just was not in the fucking mood. And Dirk goes, me and Dirk were talking about it, I should have mentioned, and Dirk goes, dude, I'm coming over today, dude. I'm gonna come over and kick it a bit today. I was thinking about coming over and kicking it a bit today, so I was just wondering what you're recording or whatever, and I was like, ugh, basketball. I was like, yeah, basketball. And I go, you want to do it? Like half joking, but also like I really was like, do you want to do it? He goes, what do you mean? I was like, do you want the stream? I was like, you can tag in for the day. It's like I'd really fucking appreciate it. Can you tag in for the day? And he's like, dude, we'll do a Dirt Takes Over the stream. You can play the basketball. It's like, I haven't played 2K in 2 years. I'm like, I don't give a shit, bro. I don't think anybody that comes through for the stream gives a shit. As long as there's some 2K happening. So yeah, yesterday was Dirt's stream, dude. He took over. He couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, bro. But that's mostly my build. My build is a dog shit for shooting, apparently. Like, it made me feel much better. Can I say this? The fact that I can never hit a jumper, it feels so much better that I can't hit a jumper now that I've seen Dirt struggle to hit a jumper with my build. Because Dirt can shoot. Mayweather landed some great shots on McGregor in the boxing fight, but he fatigued so too fast because he ran after him too much. If they do fight again, hopefully he approaches a dip. Nah, dude. In the octagon, he can rush his ass. In the octagon, McGregor can rush his ass. Why? Because when he gets close, there's no ref to break it up. When he gets close, the fight begins. Because then it's judo when they're standing straight up. If Mayweather crouches down at all, it turns into wrestling with a grab and a slam. If it goes to the ground, it turns into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And like all four of those disciplines I just described, fucking Mayweather doesn't know what the fuck any of that is. And he's in trouble in every area. Do you know what I mean? Like all the things that Mayweather does so unbelievably perfect in a boxing ring, every single one of those things, the turning your back on the opponent because you can't hit a guy in the back in boxing. You turn your back in MMA, you're going to get fucking slammed on your head, wrestling. You're going to get fucking choked out, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You're going to get your legs kicked out from underneath you. Kickboxing, Thai boxing. You're going to get somebody literally jumping on your back. Like the way that Mayweather approaches a boxing match, he can't approach an MMA match at all like that. And that's muscle memory. You think he just unteach himself to do that? Do you know what I mean? You think he can just unteach himself to fucking, okay, just remember not to turn your back, even though you've been doing it for 50 fucking successful fights. You've been doing it literally your entire life. Just remember not to turn your back when the punches come. Bro, he'll turn his back, and it will be over immediately. The best thing McGregor could do if they were to fight in MMA, and I still don't think they will. The best thing McGregor could do would be to push him, to press him, to make Mayweather shuck, jive, and turn his back. Because as soon as he turns his back, the fight's over. Literally, the fight's over. Imagine that first clinch where Mayweather looks up at the ref like, you gonna break this up? And the ref's like, you better get to work, bitch. The fight just started. God, that would be so good. It's not gonna happen though. It's not gonna. I mean, he can talk all the bullshit about it. Coming to MMA. No, okay, bro. It's not gonna happen though. There's no way. He's not that dumb. I mean, all the jokes about Mayweather not being able to read, notwithstanding, he's not that dumb. He's just not. There's no way. You don't have to be able to read to know that you have no business in a cage, dude. Like that's just dumb. Oh my god, I've been painting this map purple right here. Okay, we're going right here to this thing. Got it. I'll tell you this because I was here at the house. I was just right over there on the couch, like laying out, watching the stream on my phone while Dirt was streaming. But I'll tell you this: it was so interesting. No, he's managed. It's not that dumb. True, true. He might be that dumb. He's the best boxer to ever live. Defensive boxer to ever live. You got to put that asterisk in. The best defensive boxer to ever lace up gloves, to ever, like, that level of excellence doesn't come without some measure of intelligence, though. You know what I mean, Nim? Like, maybe he's not book smart, but there's an intelligence to the fighting style he's cultivated and the fucking work he's put in to make himself fucking untouchable in a boxing ring. Albeit by skirting the rules or fucking fighting like a complete puss, whatever you want to say, still untouchable in a boxing ring. So, I mean, McGregor hit him once. Literally one uppercut. That's about all he was able to get, you know? And even professional, real, serious boxers don't hit him very often. Fair enough. Ali and Tyson are the two goats. I don't think Tyson's in the conversation for greatest of all time at all. Not even a little bit. But I'll give you Tyson all day long. Agreed. But defensive, I'm saying defensive boxer, as in like you can't hit me, but I'll hit you. Nobody has ever in the history of boxing done it better than Mayweather. So you don't get to that level of fucking mastery without some amount of intelligence. You know what I mean? Like it's not the kind you're gonna measure in a book with a book, you know, or with a test or with a, you know. Teddy Atlas had a really good point. He was on Rogan. There's a really good clip of Teddy Atlas talking about Tyson. Teddy Atlas was talking about Tyson on Rogan when he was on there, and he made a fucking really good point. He says, in my estimation, the truly great get tested, and every single time Mike Tyson got into a fight that wasn't going his way, he lost. Do you know what I mean? Like, every time. Teddy's point would be that, like, the great fighters all had those fights where they came from behind, where they were losing the fight, where it wasn't going their way and they had to dig deep and adjust their whole game plan. Mike Tyson in those situations never adjusted his game plan. He was what he was, and if you got past a certain point with him, if he figured out what he was, you beat him. It was definitive. It was every time. There was never any variation in that. Most people didn't figure out what he was and how to beat him, and they got their fucking shit smashed. He was absolutely a destroyer. But when it didn't go his way, it all the way didn't go his way. Yeah? You get what I'm saying? Like, when it started to not go Tyson's way, the fight was definitively over every time. Tyson lost. Whereas with the truly greats, your Ali's and your fucking Fraziers and your fucking Sugar Ray Leonards and whoever else, Roberto Duran's, whoever you want to put on that list, Haglers, they've all had those fights where they were legitimately getting their shit kicked and had to, like, dig deep and find the W in the later rounds. You know what I mean? Like, Teddy Atlas's point is that Mike Tyson, as much as Teddy Atlas and Mike Tyson hate each other, so, like, you got to put it through that lens. Like, they're not on good terms. That was the point he made, and I was like, fuck, that's a fucking really good point. It's a really good point, because there was never an example of Mike Tyson having a fight go sideways and then course-correcting. He never course-corrected a fight. He never got his fucking train back on the tracks if it got off of it. You know what I mean? I think that's a large part of boxing. Large part of fighting, really. Now, I'm sure Tyson fans would make the point that, well, you don't got to ever worry about the fight getting off the tracks if you fucking just stay on the tracks and just smash everybody like Tyson was doing. Yeah, okay, I get all that. But I think Teddy Atlas's point is still valuable. It's still a real point, dude. I don't put Tyson in the greatest of all time. I just don't. I'm not sure Tyson does. pretty sure every time he was asked about it in interviews and otherwise, he says, "I'm a great fighter, but all men bow down to the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali." I'm pretty sure that was his quote from, I think it was Arsenio Hall or some shit back in the day. Like when he was crushing the world, he said that. Like nobody fucks with Muhammad Ali. Granted, Muhammad Ali and fucking Joe Frazier were sitting on the couch next to him, but still. Even when he, excuse me, even when he, what the hell? Oh, don't die. Okay. Even when he was still the destroyer, though, he was saying that. You know, like, even when he felt untouchable, he was saying Muhammad Ali is still the best. So. I don't know. What are we going to do about the Lakers, guys? What are we going to do about these fucking assholes? that's my other big issue. What are we going to be doing? What are we going to do about the Lakers? They're annoying. I hate it. I'm trying to think of the team that's going to slow them down in the playoffs. Like, who's the team that slows them down? Clippers? Clippers going to slow them down? I don't get it. I don't know. I'm bummed. I'm bummed about it, dude. I don't know. I mean, I guess 7-game series. Well, is it just me or does the West feel really weak this year? Like, where are the killer teams, dude? Yo, is that a bunny? Jesus. Take a second. The Clippers are slept on? I destroyed that bunny. There's no way I didn't destroy that bunny. For good reason, though, with the Clippers a little bit, right? They're not, like, destroying people like they should be destroying people. They started the year real hot, and now everybody's getting injured and shit, dude. Warriors are missing? Yeah. Man, it'd be fun to see the Warriors versus a couple of these teams, you know? The new look Rockets and Warriors would be super fun to watch. The fucking Clippers, the way they're set up now, versus the Warriors would be really fun to watch. I'd like to see what the Warriors do with like a fucking Grizzlies with the Ja Morant and shit. Like Morant's playing like a god right now, dude. Playing such good basketball. I feel like Damian Lillard stepped up big last couple of years, like really big last couple of years. Fucking, it'd be really interesting to see. I mean, it's a new look Blazers team this year, but like the Blazers and the Warriors would be really fun. Yeah, I just feel like we're missing the Warriors big time in the West. I feel like you're probably right with that. What the fuck was that? Red deer. Ooh. Well, I don't mind if I do. Next season, I don't know though. Yeah, well, just because Steph Curry whispered at him, like he whispered at fucking Durant or whatever. What's up, LD? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, I think it'd be, I don't know. D'Lo's getting a max deal from you guys though, right? So you can't really pick anybody up. There's a deer right there, but I'm gonna fucking. look at that one, guys. That's the one I want to get. I need to get this one. I mean, that's a good hit. I don't know what more I can do to bust that animal. That's that Curry whisper. You never know. Yeah, well, I mean, listen. I get it. You're a Warriors fan, so you're like, ooh. We can trade him D'Lo. Trade D'Lo for Giannis straight across. That's not a good trade. No one's taking that trade. Who's taking that trade? That's not big blood. Oh, I got vital organ. Okay, never mind. That's big blood. Where's my, there it is. Give me my red deer, give it to me now. True. Waiting for Towns and sign Giannis next season. Yeah, Towns is more interesting only because of the high screen and roll. The pick and pop, dude. The pick and pop is so there with Karl Anthony Towns. Do you know what I mean? Like the high screen stuff you like to run over there in Golden State to get Curry his looks, to get Clay his looks, to add a taxidermize. That's a beautiful one. To add Karl Anthony Towns to that would be incredible because he'd be up there at the top doing the pick, and then not only do you have to watch the motherfucker running off the pick, you got to watch the motherfucker setting the pick because he may just step out and hit the three himself. Fuck, that makes those fucking high screen sets that you guys run in Golden State even more dangerous. Like, that would be very interesting. I'm not really a Cat fan, per se. He's not my favorite, you know what I mean? Like, I admit he's talented, I know he's good, but I don't like his heart. I don't like the fucking way he doesn't really command a presence in the paint. I just feel like, but what you'd want to use him for in Golden State, as far as I can tell, just from what I've watched with my limited knowledge of basketball, like I feel like he would fit in really well. Oh, I know. I'm aware. If I'm a Warriors fan, I'm leaning towards Towns because that would be really interesting. But Draymond Green's gonna break Towns' brain just like fucking Jimmy Butler did. You know what I mean? Practice every day. Like Towns is gonna have to be fucking much tougher than he was in Minnesota. Yeah. Like Towns is gonna really have to be a fucking mentally strong. Because you think Butler's a fucking an annoying teammate to have in practice. Wait till you meet Draymond Green. Missed that shot all day. I hate that shit, dude. I was all over the place. I just pulled the trigger. I said, fuck it. I said, fuck it. Robin's in the third. Green. Towns, not bad. Yeah, not bad. Fucking stupid bunnies. I hate these bunnies, dude. They're so annoying. I don't know where that one was just calling out from. I'm not worried about it. We're moving on. I gotta go to the top of that mountain there, dude. Get that lookout tower. Yeah, I did not feel like playing basketball yesterday. I was like, nope, I don't feel like playing 2K at all. I just didn't feel like it. I was like, fuck it, I don't feel like playing this game. But I wanted to give you guys a park broadcast, so tagged in dirt. The chat was quiet. Yesterday was quiet, bro. As I watched it, it's like you motherfuckers weren't saying 7 words, dude. Everybody was just watching, just lurking. I feel like the number held pretty good yesterday, but it held good in a way that like made me suspicious. I'll be honest. I got suspicious. I've been doing this YouTube thing a while, so like I have a sneaky suspicion that someone was boosting Dirt's numbers. Maybe that's coming from a place of my own personal insecurity. I don't know. But like he had a good like 7 to 10 people the whole stream. I mean, I get pretty good numbers on my park broadcast generally, right? But when I have 7 to 8 to 10 to 15 people in there, the chat moves. You know what I mean? People are talking. He had 7 to 8 to 10 people in there, and it was crickets. So there was just 7 or 8, or like 5 or 6, just people, accounts watching the stream, but those accounts didn't have anybody saying a word on them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being paranoid, but like, I feel like there were some dummy accounts. I feel like somebody, Brooke, was opening up, 5 or 6 fucking different phones and laptops and email account password YouTube sign-ins and leaving those on Dirt's 2K Park broadcast yesterday. Just leaving them on there. Because guys, feel free to go back and watch the video. Watch the VOD. Like, you can open the live chat. Watch the VOD with the live chat on. And look at the numbers of people in there and look at how there is literally nobody saying anything. I was watching the whole stream on my phone, just right over there on the couch. Just over there on the other side of my setup. And I was like, why is nobody talking? Literally nobody was talking. That never happens. If it's 8 or 10 real people, bro. Someone's talking about how good they are. Someone's saying, hey, hit me up. I'm a level, blah, 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 blah. You know? But at the very least, there's some back and forth between Paul and G-Man and O and, Deadpool or somebody. You know what I mean? Kyle Quick coming in talking about Rockets are going to kick the shit out of the Lakers or something. Something. Just very suspicious is all I'm saying. Very suspicious. Speaking of which, I gotta fucking do this real quick because I want to catch some bolts today. I'm gonna make sure I comment. There we go. Because while I'm here for every broadcast, I don't get bolts like I'm here for every broadcast, and it's bullshit, dude. I want bolts, dude. I only have 373, guys. That's embarrassing. It's my stream. How do I only have 373? More fucking bunnies, dude. Enough with these bunnies, dude. Or was it a little too low? Might have been a little too low. Did I just murk him? And where he stood? Oh my god, I murked him where he stood. Nice. Give. I feel like that's the smaller one. There might have been a bigger one out here. Yeah, I'm not going to taxidermize that one. That's not a very good one. Alright. I'm going to grab this outpost. Saw that deer. You guys see that deer? There's a lady one, but... But yeah, so 2K20 is kind of ugh right now. Just not that into it. Not that into it. I deleted my second build on 2K20, and I'm going to start a new second build. I have a slightly undersized power forward build that I'm working on, playmaker first, like playmaker dominant power forward build that I'm really excited about. I think it could be fun. Tweak it, fuck around with it a little bit. It's kind of like, I think it's kind of, basically it's kind of like what Paul built, to be honest. So I like the idea of being able to like snag a rebound, but then also run up the floor and make a pass on point, on target, you know? Damn, that's a dope lookout point. Yep, outpost there, outpost there. Sure. But we're going right here to this one. This is where we're going. Which means we're going over that way. Fair enough. We ride. Why am I sitting forward like this is like a stressful game? It's not a stressful game. I should be sitting back and relaxing. My lower back gets sore when I sit like this. I'll sit like this so often on stream that like my lower back gets all sore. I gotta scoot in. The ticket is to scoot in so close that like I can't sit forward because there's no room with the desk to sit forward and I'm out of the frame of the... There we go. That's the ticket. But inevitably, as soon as I see an animal, I'm gonna end up going butt push and like pushing this chair back and... I need to get up on that mountain. Probably, most likely, for this thing to be a thing. I don't know how to do that. I think we gotta go all the way over there to get up there. But I'm pretty sure it's on the next mountain, right? Like that's what that is? Yeah. It's up there on the mountain. Okay. We gotta find our way up onto this mountain. I'm so done with this hype train though for McGregor. Fucking bullshit. It's just bullshit, bro. I don't need this again, bro. I'm over him. Go away. You know, like I'm off. Be back later. All right, later, Nimrod. Have a good one, brother. If I don't see you, have a great day, my friend. I don't think it's on this mountain, because if it's on this mountain, then like that it wouldn't be 1 mile, 1 kilometer away or whatever, right? But I'm gonna get up to the top of this mountain to see what I'm looking for here. Oh my god, I've never killed one of those. Oh, I want to kill one of those. It's like a bighorn ram, dude. Hell yeah. I don't even have a call for those. Dude, I want to kill a bighorn ram bad. Alright, let's get up this mountain. I gotta go see about this ram. Dude, I want to smack a bighorn ram so bad. We gotta figure out where that is. And now the quiet begins. And now the quiet begins. I gotta think about a new gaming chair. I'm starting to wear this chair out, dude. Like, it used to sit up straight. It doesn't sit up straight even when it's locked in now. It's a bummer. I need to think about a new gaming chair. I might have to get a real one, like an actual real one that's hella expensive, but like built for a big fella like me, you know? I might have to get a real one. Ugh. It's gonna cost so much money, dude. I haven't got that kind of money. Love this topographical situation we have here. I wish I could see some bighorn rams or sheep things or whatever up in here. That'd be sick. Also, did it just suddenly get dark? Oh, it went behind a cloud. Okay. I was like, did it just turn midnight all of a sudden? I was like, what the fuck? I hope there aren't wolves in this place, dude. That would suck. Well, it's definitely a silo-shaped building in the distance. That's definitely where I'm going. But I'm wondering, am I going to climb up the outside of that hoe? The inside of that hoe? What's the, I'm betting there's like a spiral staircase inside of the silo. That's what I'm betting. It's like a doorway and then a spiral staircase. Looks like. Yep. I bet you. That's usually how stuff like this looks, you know? Some bighorn sheep would be sick, though. I would love to shoot a bighorn sheep or two. I heard a call out for one in this area like a little bit ago, but yep, I knew it. Come on, man. My guy's not in good shape, dude. His heart is about to explode. Should I go get this one by the river? Probably. We're running out of daylight. That much I do know. We are confirmed we're running out of daylight, dude. Alright, well, let's run all the way down here. This recording so far has been just top heavy, front heavy with kills. Now we're getting into the walking part of the thing, and that's less exciting. Plus, I only had a couple things to really talk about. I think I'll get to this outpost and we'll call it, and then maybe I'll record some Minecraft later. I think that's probably the jam. It has been good to be back on this game. This game's so simple. It's just point and shoot, you know? Like, it's not an overly complicated game. Footsteps, call outs, you know, hit him with a call or two to keep him still, hit your shot, kill the animal. It's like super basic, but in the best way. It lends itself to long form conversation like crazy, bro. Like you could just ramble and chit chat on this game. There's a lot of downtime. Chit chat. What was that? Little red deer? Okay. run faster without my gun in my hand? I wonder, is it like Apex? Do I have to put my gun away to run faster? That'd be dope. Imagine being able to run this long without, like, passing out. Crap. I don't think I've ever been able to run this long. Even at my healthiest, I don't think I was able to run this long. Okay, well, we had some kills at the beginning, and then a long sprint here at the end. I think we're going to call it here. That's all the hunting I needed to do today. I don't need to do much more hunting than that. When we continue to hunt at a later date, we're going to just continue around the circle here, and eventually we'll get into the middle here and get all these outposts unlocked, and we'll really like get a proper sense for this map. But for now, I think that's all. I think I'm good. A little hour of hunting, get a few things off my chest, and then we're good to go. Later, I will be recording Minecraft later, so just keep your head on a swivel. That'll be more at a reasonable hour. This early in the morning shit is really just, I woke up and I was like, I should hunt. I haven't hunted in a while. So I appreciate you guys letting me indulge that, and I'll see you guys later on today. Peace.